For a whole lot of teams.
Well, hope is eternal at this point in the season for every franchise, Kevin. But you're right. For most teams, the big hope in any new season is that they've somehow taken a step forward in the offseason and not gone backwards.
Now, here's Parker. Some solid defense from Bosch.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
LeBron outside. Pass to Bosch. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And, you know, Chris Bosh is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball, and he'll find a way to score.
Here is Parker. And the foul on Dwyane Wade. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
San Antonio with the ball. Here's Ginóbili to the paint. Duncan kicks to McDyess. 2 on the clock. Parker outside. With 1 on the clock. And Duncan throws it down.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Now Arroyo. Pass to Bosch. James, that's a 2-pointer. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Jefferson against James, and Jefferson gets it to go.
Good job concentrating. Even though he was well defended, Jefferson able to knock it down.
Here's LeBron. Ilgauskas a screen on Jefferson. LeBron against Jefferson. Nice shot by James.
You've got to have inside scoring to be successful, and he's aware of that.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jefferson with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And now a look at LeBron James here. He's coming off an excellent season. Second in scoring. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to McDyess. Good, nice job down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Arroyo. Here's Bosch. Rebounded by McDyess. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And Parker with the basket on the assist by McDyess.
Yeah, and even though he's a little older now, Parker still possesses exceptional speed. He really turns on the Jets in transition for easy looks like that.
Here's Arroyo following the score by Tony Parker. Over Parker. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Parker looking around. Pass to Duncan. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Heat making a change here. Chalmers has checked in. Now, here's Chalmers. Wade misses. James against Jefferson. McDyess passes to Duncan. McDyess kicks to Ginóbili. Duncan, a screen. Ginóbili finds Duncan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Chris Bosh.
Inside Duncan, highly efficient. So really the defense has to try to get physical.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
The Heat making a switch here. Haslam's checked in. Ginóbili looking around. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Chalmers against Parker. Pass to Wade. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game of Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here.
Spurs leading by 6. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Parker dishes to Ginóbili. No good with the elbow jumper. He'd have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Wade. McDyess grabs the board. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. He gets it in there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
LeBron against Jefferson. And the dunk by LeBron.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Parker passes to Jefferson. Takes it inside. Off target at the rim. The Heat trail by 6. James looking it over. And LeBron throws it down.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Parker outside. Launches it. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
James outside. Ilgauskas a screen on Jefferson. Up in time, and we reach the end of the first quarter. Spurs out in front. They're up by 7. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Now here's Ginóbili. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Ginobili's got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio.
And the touch from Ginóbili, so clever and confident on the interior.
To the middle. Here's Bosch. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 3 assists in the game. Chalmers against Parker. Duncan with a screen on Chalmers. Parker kicks to Duncan. Outside Jefferson. Back to Duncan. Pass to Jefferson. Over Jones. And the Spurs scoring again.
Shows the quickness that time. Jefferson just gets it in a hurry.
And so it's Chalmers with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. 9-point game. Duncan against Haslam. Jones for 3. Cans it from downtown. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Parker finds Duncan. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That kind of defense is not going to cut it with Duncan. He's too good and just shrugs off the contact.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Carlos Arroyo, he's checked in for the Heat.
And here's a look at some stats for Manu Ginóbili. Good season for him last year. Last season put up about 16 points a game, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And Haslam kicks to Chalmers. Outside Bosch. 3-pointer on the way. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Clock at 4. It's Parker outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's an 11-point Spurs lead. While the Orlando Magic, Greg, this season finally moving into their new arena, the Amway Center. What do you think?
Kevin, I got to tell you, it's incredible. You know, to see all the new technology, the huge displays, an exciting new home for one of the league's more talented teams.
Bosch, such a huge contributor, comes up big in so many moments.
The Heat shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
First free throw is good.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
Dwyane Wade's checked in for Chalmers. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. San Antonio leading by 10. Ginóbili outside. Now here's Jefferson. Jefferson drawing the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the NBA embracing the global audience. GA, preseason games in London, Paris, Mexico City, and Beijing. I'm wondering, did you attend any of those games?
You know, Kevin, no, but I did play in Mexico City in '93 with the Knicks, and we had over 20,000 fans in attendance, and we got the win, but had to fly out to face the Spurs, so not too much time for sightseeing.
Here's Ginóbili following the basket by Chris Bosch. Kicks it out to Ginóbili. Back to Duncan. That shot's good on the assist by Ginóbili. Duncan's got 10 points in the game.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan doing his thing, being Tim Duncan, playing with great heart and going to work inside.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is kept back down to 8 after they get the basket from Miller.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here is Parker. 8 points for him. Pass to Duncan. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And some changes here for the Heat. Anthony comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's LeBron in for Mike Miller. LeBron James on the wing, defended by Jefferson.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw good, LeBron.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Parker dishes to Duncan.
Ginóbili.
6 to shoot. And it's Miami with the rebound. LeBron, left side. Anthony, good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Wade against Ginóbili. Pass to Duncan. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. Wade outside. The high post shot. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Parker outside over Arroyo. And that one's good. Parker's got 10.
Yeah, the pick and roll is a deadly thing when Parker gets involved like there. You never know what he's going to do.
James against Jefferson. Takes the 3. And it's James missing. Spurs leading by 8. Jefferson passing to Duncan. Out to the wing. There's Parker with the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Haslam, a screen on Ginóbili. No one near James as he lets it go. Miami no good on that time either. The Spurs have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Ginóbili dishes to Duncan.
Parker.
Pass to McDyess. Back to Duncan. Over Haslam. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Heat trail by 11. Down low. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Combo guard Wade, not just a scorer, but a shrewd passer as well.
Jefferson passing to Duncan. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've reached halftime in this one. Spurs lead by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic from Tony Parker.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Wade for 3. It's hauled in by Duncan. Spurs leading by 9. Ginóbili outside. Elbow shot is on the way. No good. Shot missing. And so James will bring it up for Miami. Inside. You can't hit that time. Nice D from Duncan. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Ginóbili up top. Covered by LeBron. To the paint. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Ginóbili. Ginobili's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And, you know, this team depends on Duncan offensively because they know how great a scorer he is.
The Heat trail by 11. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Duncan after the Heat pick up 2. Outside Jefferson. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Parker.
Hey, it's not just about scoring for Parker when he dominates. He gets his teammates involved, too.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And here's a look at the stats for Bosh. He's coming off an excellent season. Put up about 24 points per, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
To the middle, here's McDyess. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. The Heat trail by 11. Wade with it. Jefferson picks him up. Wade passes to Arroyo. Back to Wade. Heat moving the ball around. Here's LeBron. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Parker up top. 15 points in the game. Here's McDyess. It's hauled in by the Heat.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Back to Wade. Pass to Arroyo. Over to the wing. The wide open look here for Bosh. Buries it from 3-point range. Bosh has got 12.
I just love how Bosh has worked in the 3-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
Parker outside. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
The Heat trail by 8. On the wing, James. Wade outside. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Ginóbili kicks to Parker. Manu Ginóbili on the wing. Wade is covering. Parker passes to Duncan. And he gets the bucket. And now a 10-point Spurs lead.
You know, the focus and concentration that Duncan has in close is really quite remarkable. He doesn't let tough defense get to him at all.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And the Heat making a change here. Chalmers is checked in. Wade against Ginóbili. Wade passes to LeBron from the arc. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
McDyess, good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The Heat trail by 12. And then Bosh with the jam.
They know Bosh can be lethal. That's why his teammates look to feed him often.
From LeBron James.
Here's Parker. 17 points in the game. Duncan, the pass to Parker. Oh, good on the triple. Miami's on 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Wade, bounce pass. Here's LeBron. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 3 assists tonight.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
Duncan against Bosh. And Duncan throws it down hard.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And here are the Heat now, following the bucket by the Spurs. James, no good. Spurs leading by 10. Ginóbili right side.
Come get it.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the third. Pass to Parker. Clock at 6. Wade against Ginóbili. Over Wade. They get the rebound. Puts up a 3. That shot, no good. And so it's Chalmers with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Now Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas is screen on Ginóbili. Wade drives in, and it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Heat in second.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Haslam, he's checked in for Ilgauskas. And Miller's subbed in for Wade.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Now Parker, 17 points in the game. To the right side. Fires, high post. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts. Miller, the pass to Bosh. And then Bosh with the jam.
Yes, sir. Chris Bosh finishing with purpose.
From Mike Miller.
San Antonio leading by 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Parker. Rebound by Mario Chalmers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Miami, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Now at the line, Mario Chalmers.
The free throw drops for Chalmers. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Ginóbili outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third. It's San Antonio up by 4. Back after this from the American Airlines. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Parker with it. An easy 2 points on the layup. Parker's got 19 points.
Taking the contact, still able to score. Tony Parker, impressive work there.
The Heat trail by 6. On the wing, Miller. Back to Wade. Tries from 10, and that's good for 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Ginóbili against Wade. Ginóbili outside. Back to Parker. Pass to Duncan. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Ginóbili. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Spurs lead by 6. And here's Haslam. It's Miller on the wing. Now Arroyo. Back to Miller. San Antonio with the rebound. McDyess has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Duncan against Haslam. Duncan dishes to McDyess. Back to Duncan. Pass to McDyess. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Heat trail by 6. Wade outside. Arroyo kicks to Wade. Miller, that's for 2, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities, immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
Parker passes to McDyess. Excellent D there from Anthony.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And the jam by Udonis Haslam.
Oh, a sweet jam. He really stuffed that one in.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Parker dishes to Duncan. To the inside, McDyess, and the dunk by McDyess.
Yeah, no one throws it down as hard as McDyess. He lives for those dunks, and he never passes up the chance to make a statement.
Arroyo the pass to Wade. To the wing on the left. And Haslam kicks to Wade. To the middle. Haslam a screen. Here's Anthony. Rebounded by McDyess. McDyess has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out to Parker. In the corner, it's Jefferson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Saturday.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that'll be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Ilgauskas is checked in for Joel Anthony. Bosch comes in for Haslam. James checked in for Mike Miller. And it's Chalmers in for Wade. Here's Bosch. And misses it off the right side of the rim. San Antonio leading by 4. And Ginóbili, here we go. Yep, that one goes. Ginobili's got 4 this quarter.
A merciless drive by Ginóbili. If there's a weakness in your defense, he'll find it.
And it's Chalmers with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
Jefferson gets the bucket.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's LeBron. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get live.
Checked in from Miami. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Look, it's been this way for him all night. Points have come in bunches and easy.
Parker dishes to Duncan. Back to Parker. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Parker's got 21 in the game.
Well, I tell you, there's a suddenness to Parker that helps him create space in the lane, unlike any other player in the league.
Now here's James. Over Jefferson. Out to Wade. And here is James. Bosch, a screen on Jefferson. Here's James. Off on the layup. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Pass to Ginóbili. A three ball. Chris Bosch with the rebound. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Wade. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
Saw that opportunity open up in the mid-range and took full advantage.
Out to the right wing. McDyess kicks to Jefferson. Down low, and stolen by Ilgauskas.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
To the paint. Bosch with it. Jefferson picks him up. The shot by Wade, wide open. From outside, off the mark. Spurs shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Ginóbili outside. And the three ball is good. And the Spurs lead by 9. Boy, that was a big shot.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
And the Heat call time here. They trail by 9.
For your Miami Heat dancer.
43 seconds left in the fourth. Here's LeBron. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Duncan. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Miami ball.
Come on. That's right. All right, man.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Parker.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
James, the pass to Ilgauskas. Chalk up 2 there.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoy sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
And stolen by Ilgauskas. And so it's the Spurs with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that